Big White is a destination resort that delivers on a range of experiences. Removed from the Vancouver crowds and the Powder Highway bustle, Big White has a buzz of energy that's infectious. The resort receives over 7 metres average snowfall and has almost 800 metres vertical. In this video, we have mountain hacks on where to stay, best areas for your ability, and spots to avoid.
The base area is well developed with plenty of ski-in, ski-out lodging. The terrain is predominantly intermediate with a few long, gentle greens. For advanced skiers, there are playful mogul black trails and excellent gladed areas across the resort. The village vibe and terrain on offer make this a great destination resort for families and groups.
The village centre is the main base area for Big White, but there is lodging on either side, providing quieter options away from the bustle that are very accessible to the slopes. The village centre has a selection of ski rental and repair shops for any equipment needs. Happy Valley provides a learning area away from the main ski traffic that is easily accessed using Lara's gondola or the shuttle, great for introducing young kids to the slopes.
There are ticket kiosks, lockers and cafes at the Ridge, Happy Valley and Black Forest day lodges, plus the Gem Lake warming hut, providing patrons with facilities away from the village centre and catering to day visitors. This also eases congestion in the centre village.
Let's get to the skiing. Big White has long green and blue trails that are perfect for beginner and intermediate skiers wanting to build skills and confidence. The resort also has plenty of black trails and tree skiing terrain for advanced skiers.
The learning area at Happy Valley is separated from the main ski traffic, perfect for first-timers. Beginners venturing onto the resort have long green trails of all the village side lifts. Surwas and Sundance are great for those starting out. If the weather is clear, take the Alpine T-Bar for access to shorter greens off the summit. Avoid Ogo Slow, especially beginner snowboarders. It is a long, flat, traversing track. More confident beginners can test their skills on blue trails like Paradise or Bear's Paw, which are relatively gentle. Ogo Pogo Trail provides a fun, gladed zone for kids or anyone looking to test themselves in the trees.
For the intermediate skier, the blue trails off Snow Ghost and Ridge Rocket lifts like Born to Run and Perfection are great for building skills and confidence, but the flat zone at the top may frustrate some skiers or riders. Trails like Herbert's Hollow and Whiskey Jack provide tree-lined consistent blues with plenty of opportunities to dip into the trees for the more adventurous. The slow fixed grip powder lift has some good blues and short blacks for anyone looking to test their skills. Blue Sapphire and Clean as Rainbow are two long blues down to Gem Lake. Make sure you keep your speed as you exit onto Ogo Slow. Pick your zone to ski based on the weather and how busy the resort is, as working your way across the resort can take some time.
The advanced trails are spread across the resort, giving skilled skiers plenty of places to go to avoid the weather or crowds. Goat's Kick and Dragon's Tongue provide relatively short blacks on the lower slopes. Plus the trees in this area are a lot of fun. Flagpole and Shaky Knees are quieter blacks off the powder lift. If you're chasing elevation stats, head to Gem Lake for long blacks and excellent gladed areas with the best vertical on the resort. This side of the resort can be good for avoiding the wind. The technical trails off the cliff chair are steep but short.
The gladed areas across the resort are where advanced skiers will find the best powder stashes. Powder and Flagpole are relatively short with a few steep areas on the lower sections. Thunder and Black and Blue are longer glades, but the trees get tight on the lower parts. For some fun on the lower slopes, there's tree skiing between Exhibition and Surwas that can be lapped all day long.
The terrain parks have a separate zone with a dedicated lift, great for lapping the kickers and rails. There's a full range of features and a board-across course to keep all levels of ability entertained.
A few things to be aware of for Big White. Like most Canadian resorts, expect cold weather in January and February. Some refer to the resort as Big White Out, since the weather can set in for days with limited visibility on the upper mountain, as some of our videos attest to. Be sure to pack your low light lenses for flat light conditions. Visibility on the lower slopes and mid-mountain through the trees is generally good, so you just need to pick where you ski to suit the conditions.
The main part of the mountain is south-facing, great for soaking up the sun on cold days, while Gem Lake has a westerly aspect, so the snow tends to hold up better on that side. Late February and into March are great times to visit as the resort is quieter and the worst of the colder weather has passed. Plus, there's a chance of a spring dump of fresh snow. In terms of the lift service, Bullet Express is busy first up, while Snow Ghost, Ridge Rocket and Black Forest Express lifts can be busy all morning, especially on weekends. Gem Lake Express is where you want to go if elevation stats are your goal, while the Falcon Chair is great for an escape from the main ski traffic. How's the Serenity?
It's also worth noting, get your lift passes online through the resort website. Look for multi-day specials and sales, especially around Black Friday, for some excellent discounts on lift ticket window prices. Keep your speed when getting to Ogo slow. Depending on where you join, it can be a long flat traverse. There are some flat sections, even rises, that will frustrate snowboarders along trails like Falcon Access, Sleepy Hollow and Powder Easy Out that can make working your way back to the village frustrating.
When the resort isn't busy, the trails off Snow Ghost and Black Forest are great for all levels of skier or rider, but they can have large lift queues on busy days. If you want to max your time on the mountain, the resort has 38 acres of night skiing, the largest in Canada. Keep an eye on the time, as getting back from Gem Lake takes a couple of lift rides and some traversing, which can be tricky if the conditions have changed up top. The resort has sleigh rides, tubing, an outdoor ice rink, dog sleds, and snowmobiling activities for those wanting a rest day or a break from the alpine action.
Getting to Big White is roughly an hour from Kelowna International Airport. Check Drive BC for traffic and road conditions before you leave the airport, as the road can be weather affected. There are bus and private transfer options at the airport to and from your accommodation. If you are driving, we'd recommend an all-wheel or four-wheel drive with winter tyres or chains in case of poor weather.
There is plenty of free parking at the resort, but this does fill up on weekends and holidays. If you're staying in Kelowna, keep an eye on the weather, as the drive back down can be slow if a storm rolls in.
Most of the accommodation across the village is ski in, ski out, albeit some may require a short hike to the access trails. There's a range of on-mountain hotel and condo options offered through the resort or online. The shuttle service in the village operates from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. on a half-hour schedule, making it easy to get around. More budget-friendly options are available in Kelowna, which is roughly an hour from the resort. The road into Big White can be impacted by weather, and day visitors might find it easier to use Gem Lake as their access to the resort.
If you are self-catering, there is a supermarket at Big White, but consider booking a trip into town on the shopping shuttle. This will allow you to get everything your group may need without the hassle of needing a car. Overnight RV parking is available at Happy Valley. Just make sure you get your permit from the mountain check-in.
In our opinion, Big White is a resort for families and groups looking for a genuine ski holiday escape. The mix of beginner and intermediate terrain across the resort enables most skiers to explore and find their own favourites. There are limited steep and technical trails, but graded areas will keep advanced skiers and riders entertained for days.
The base facilities and lift layout provide a well-rounded resort experience. You may find yourself taking a rest day or two when the weather sets in. Plus, the weekend ski traffic does impact some of the lifts, but that's to be expected with the snow quality and terrain on offer. Praised for its snow ghost trees, incredible family-friendly terrain, and reliable Okanagan powder, Big White provides a resort experience you're sure to be telling your friends about.
Check out our trail and lift videos to get the most out of your visit to Big White.